All right, let's make this fast. Hello guys, it's your girl mandafitpanda, and today I'm bringing you another military related video, i.e. Navy, because hi, we've already been over this. So I had somebody who goes by the name of Pacheco's ask me to make a video on what happens after Navy boot camp. So this is what you're getting. Depending on your rate will obviously determine on what A school you go to. I personally can only speak for what happens mainly if you're staying in Great Lakes, because a lot of surface rates stay in Great Lakes and some other rates stay here in Great Lakes if you're SPAC, EPAC, if you're a boatswain's mate, if you are an EM, GSM, and I think QM as well. So it really all depends. Now, if you are AECF, you will find out what your rate is. I believe when you get your orders, like your last week of boot camp, that will tell you whether or not you are staying here in Great Lakes or if you're going to another command. If you are going to another command, a lot of times when you graduate on a Friday and then you leave that following Saturday, or you could leave on Sunday, but when I went through boot camp, everybody who was leaving to another command was leaving on that Saturday. Now, once you get to your first command, well, not technically your first command, it's more of your first training command, you will go through an in-dock period. Then you will be, at least, again, like I said, I can only speak for Great Lakes because obviously that's where I am right now. You go through in-dock. The following week, you can either, they may make you do firefighting because in the Navy, we are all certified firefighters because you have to know how to fight a fire in case of an emergency. And yes, I understand that in boot camp, you do go through firefighting for like a whole 2 weeks, I think, but you still have to do it again here at Great Lakes. I know that for sure. If you go through firefighting, some people don't end up going through firefighting. You may get classed up to start your school. You will go through your first schooling, which is ATT, Apprentice Technical Training, and depending on your rate, GMs and ICs, we are 4 weeks long. If you are an FC, I believe it is 10 weeks. It might be getting shorter, I don't know. And then if you are an ET, it's like 9 weeks, I believe, or 10 weeks, but it might be getting extended. So it just depends on what your rate is. Now, along with that, if you are a different rate, like an engineering rate, you have to go through BEC, and some rates will require you to go to ATT as well. So like I said, it just depends. So if you decided to join the Navy because you wanted to get away from college, you know, you don't do well in school, you're still going to have to go through some training and some schooling in order to become trained in your rate. So you're gonna have to go through school all over again, which it really isn't that big of a deal. You know, you're getting paid to sit there for 7 hours a day to learn how to do something. So I recommend that you just suck it up and power through it and take advantage of everything that you're learning, because I know through ATT you get college credits as well as when you go through your actual schooling. So once you finish your preliminary schooling, again, some rates don't have that preliminary schooling, you will go straight to your A school where you actually learn how to do your rate. And then once you finish all of that, then you hang around until you get orders and you go to your next command. So I already finished school, ATT and A school, so I am officially rated. And now I'm just awaiting orders to go to my first command. Depending on how long you are in Great Lakes for, you can get different privileges. You can get a job if you are out of school and now you're just waiting, or you can just wait in holds. And while you're in holds, even before you start school, you're gonna be doing a lot of cleaning. So start getting used to that, because you're just gonna clean all the time.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody, do.
And it's for a good reason. It sucks, I know, but get used to it. You're gonna be doing it on a ship, so I've heard. If you haven't picked a rate yet, you can go on that website, navygirl.org, and look at all of the rates that are in the Navy. And depending on your ASVAB, it'll let you know, like, you'll get a sheet of paper on what you actually qualify for. So then you can research that rate and see if it's something that you actually want to do. You can also see how long your schooling is. Yes, you might feel like you're in school for a really, really long time, but you have to learn how to do your rate. That's really the gist of everything. Again, I recommend checking out that link to see and research as much as you can, find out what you're getting yourself into, and just know that the Navy is gonna give you whatever it can give you, and it's gonna give you what fits you specifically, because they're not gonna let smart people do dumb rates. That's just what I've heard, okay? That's what people say. You're not dumb if you pick a certain rate. They wanna put people that can do the job where they're supposed to be. So yeah, other than that, I'm signing off, tuning out. Okay, bye!